on.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a grid for your grid drawing. And first we got to figure out how to put a border on there. So we're going to do an inch border, but then we're going to go about this roundabout way because human error, I might not have cut this perfectly. All right, so first you got to make sure you know what kind of ruler you're working with. Sometimes there's an extra space here before the 0, like this one and this one. You can see a little space. And sometimes there's not an extra space. So anyway, all right, so what we're gonna do first is go ahead and make an inch mark from the edge. So I need to make sure my line that, before I can't just eyeball it and just make a line. I gotta know exactly where to put it. So I'm gonna go from the edge and make a little inch mark. So this is now, this little tick mark here is an inch from the edge. So I'm gonna do that twice because I need to know exactly where to put this. So I line those two up. You can kind of see I've been lining those two little marks up that I just did. And I'm gonna lightly, very lightly, because I'm gonna erase this later, do a line. And so now that whole line is an inch from the edge. Okay, so then I'm gonna do, and you know, I'm gonna switch to the smaller one so I can show you how to do that. And I'm just doing this to make sure it's an inch up from the bottom, and an inch up from the bottom again. And then I have my two little marks that I can line up to. So I just align those, and then I've got now, from my point of view, an L. But because of human error, I'm not gonna do it on the other sides. What I'm gonna do instead is go from the marks I just made. In this case, I'm gonna go from this line and make sure it measures 10 inches over. So I'm gonna go from here and then make, so it's gotta be on the 0, and then I make it to 10. Okay, and then I'm gonna go from 0 and then go to 10 again. And so that should be wide enough for my grid. And then I'm gonna line those up, make a mark, and I'm done with that side. I just have one more side left. I know that this grid has to be 14 inches long, so I'm gonna go from my line, this bottom line, and measure up, make sure it's 14 inches long. All right, so up again, 14 to 0. Always do it twice. All right, let me flip that back for you. Okay, so then I'm gonna line those up. I can't see from this angle, so I'm gonna go like this, line it up, and I got it. All right, so there's our border. So we got a border, and to do the grid, I gotta make little tick marks. So I always start in the corner. I can't just start anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, I gotta start where it's in the corner, and then I'm gonna mark every inch. And I'm just doing it lightly, and I'm doing it inside where I'm gonna be putting lines anyway. You just record me, oh my God. William. All right, have some technical difficulties here. Then I'm gonna mark again. I'm gonna have to edit that. All right, so mark every single inch. So it should be 14 boxes. And then I can't just like go like this. I see people do this all the time. They go from one side and they just kind of guess where it's gonna end up. And then they have to start over. We've had many have to do that before. So I'm gonna make sure I do all 4 sides. I have to fire my camera down here, okay. And then I'm gonna fire all 4 sides, and I'm just doing it really light, and now I can connect those to make the grid. So I've got enough tick marks, and you just go like this, and you do this for every single line. You just make sure they're always lined up to the opposite end. Like that one was a little off, so you gotta make sure your ruler doesn't shift halfway through. So you're just gonna do that to all of them. So, and then by the time you get done, you will be finished with your grid, and that's it.